US adaptations of UK TV shows are nothing new. There have been some successes, especially with less wacky sitcoms. The American Office springs to mind, but how do shows compare when put side by side? Today at Screen Rant, we're calling upon the spirits of the BBC sitcoms to answer the question.
You two could be a couple of Jude Laws.
Okay, that was not in the movie.
Which Ghosts is better, the original UK series or its US counterpart? The original British series of Ghosts first aired in 2019 on BBC. It became an instant national treasure. Brought to the screens by the creators of the amazing Horrible Histories, the show brings the uniquely British humor to the screen, blending witty dialogue with classic slapstick moments. Its success lies in its character-driven comedy, with each ghost reflecting different historical periods, which not only added layers of cultural satire, but brought a real heart to their afterlife. The US remake follows the same premise, with its own set of ghosts and the same focus on comedic contrast between the living and the dead, while the American version on CBS does a solid job of localizing the show for a new audience, shifting the cultural references and historical figures. The humor is softer and more focused on a broader sitcom audience. For some viewers of both, this blunts the edge that makes the UK version stand out. While both versions have strong casts and a charm to their programs, there's a key difference in style. British comedy is known for leaning into satirical irony and dry wit, though there is also an element of wacky slapstick. It is usually used with an undercurrent of darker humor. Historically steeped in more bawdy, pantomime flamboyance, British comedians tend to exaggerate elements of their characters to produce a lovable caricature. The UK Ghosts excels in this, mixing heartfelt moments with cynical jokes. Take Julian, the sleazy 90s politician, or the hilariously stiff upper-lipped captain with a tragic softer side. In contrast, the US version is more feel-good comedy. The funnies are still there, but in a safer, more family-friendly way. The ghosts feel more polished and their personalities are less extreme than their UK counterparts, making the humor more palatable, but less biting. With fewer episodes per season, the British show stays sharp, keeping its focus on delivering punchy humor and heartfelt vulnerability without dragging out storylines. In contrast, US TV shows generally have longer season runs, and Ghosts is no exception. The US show, with its longer episode count, occasionally feels stretched. This difference is most evident in the pacing and structure. Finally, the ending matters. The UK version was designed to wrap up neatly with an overarching narrative, while the US series, still ongoing, seems poised to carry on indefinitely, risking narrative fatigue. For fans of tighter, more meaningful arcs, the UK Ghost comes out on top. So which one is better? Well, if you prefer sharper, wittier humor with a bit of British charm, the UK Ghost reigns supreme. While the US version has its merits, especially for American viewers, it doesn't quite capture the magic of the original. Thank you for watching Screen Rant, and stay tuned for more TV news.